Yeah, I don't know why it's.
Okay. I'll just
Okay.
go like this.
You're live.
Okay,
Welcome back.
we've decided to upend this award show.
Amazing.
Yes.
How we can do that?
And the reason we're doing it is because lo and behold, you can see the screen behind us has our cat, and Milwaukee Press Club has been around since 1885, but how would you know that we're really social distancing? How would you know that we're really in a place that's a real safe house, may I say? We're going to show you right now, because the Newsroom Pub is adjacent to the Safe House. Marcus Corporation owns it now. So let me just kind of work my way over to the camera. Haven't done this in a while, so
right,
work with me. Are
let's
you
follow
ready?
Kathy.
Are you ready? Okay, so this is the Newsroom Pub. It's just an eyeshot of City Hall. And what it is just an amazing collection of history. It is something that celebrates the hard work of journalism, the hard work of competition, and there's some serious competition going on here. We've got these wonderful plaques. Carl Bernstein's on one side. I'll point to it. You've got presidents. You've got, Taft, Roosevelt, Woodrow Wilson, Obama, Bush. It is an amazing array of people who have done, they've done speeches here, or they have covered various journalistic events over the years. Too many to mention, but it's a great place to come and look at this. Now, proof. Chairs upended. They are not open yet. But when they get open, come on in. Well, that is to be determined. There are so many historic things, but fun things that you can do at this place. And it's basically just Marianne, Joette, Frazier, and myself. And guess what? We have Nick. This is not your usual barstool situation at the Safe House. But it is truly something that you guys made happen for us because we wanted to make sure that the 90th awards for the Milwaukee Press Club were as meaningful as any others. And along the way, we also have to tell you, and you must realize this, is that while we're getting those awards out, we can't have the gridiron this year, but I'll let Frazier talk to you about that exciting announcement. Again, more signatures. Vince Lombardi, who wouldn't want to come here and have a beer with Vince? He's right there. We've got, let's see, who we might have. We got the trivia, once it happens again, Del Harris. You got Gypsy Rose Lee. Look her up if you don't know. And then one of my favorite features of the Press Club is the Sacred Cat, which is above the bar. Makes it so traditional, makes it so exceptional. So once we get a little past, a little more of this COVID, we're going to be able to get together again. But for the meantime, stay safe and stay 6 feet apart. Wear a mask like Nick. Thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Now we're going to start the awards again. But before we do that, I want Peter to give that exciting news about 2021.
Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, we are so excited. Unfortunately, we really wanted to hold the gridiron this year, but of course the current situation just wouldn't permit it. But we are pleased to announce that the gridiron will take place in May 2021. I believe, Joette, the date is May 8th, Friday, May 8th. I believe it's the 8th. We're going to check the calendar. But it's May 2021 at the Pfister Hotel. And our Sacred Cat this year is a very special guest. We will be honoring Gloria Borger, who many of you may know as the CNN chief political analyst. She's a multi-talented print and broadcast journalist who's been in the business for about 30 plus years, has a wealth of experience. And I think it'll be a great evening. We'll hear from Gloria, and of course, we'll have next year's award winners, and we'll also have our headliners. So it's going to be a great evening, and I think it's May 8th, Friday, May 8th.
Actually, May 7th.
May 7th. Okay, it was a day off.
Yep.
May 7th at the Pfister Hotel.
And the beauty of the Press Club is we have not stopped moving since all this happened, having amazing newsmaker events that happen, on Zoom. Everybody does Zoom now, right? So keep your eye on our website, MilwaukeePressClub.org, for all kinds of events that will be coming. So we have more awards to give out.
We have more awards, more hardware, so stay tuned. And let's thank again Marianne for doing a great job honoring our collegiate award winners, and hats off to all of our collegiate award winners. Again, great job, kids. Can I say kids?
Yeah, kids.
Okay. All right. Now, let's move on to our professional audio award categories. For best coverage of a single or ongoing breaking news story, the bronze goes to Sean Soman, Jonah Chester, Martin Raccacoli, WORTFM, as Shoop's Ice Cream files for receivership, Jennifer Street Market owners vow to stay open.
Silver goes to Sean Soman and Charlie Pittman. WORT-FM, students protest dismissal of West High School security guard.
And the gold award goes to Eric Bilstad, Mike Spaulding, Tony Bennick, John McCurr, and Melissa Barclay, AM 620 WTMJ, shooting death of a Milwaukee police officer.
Best series reporting, the bronze goes to WUWM News and Lake Effect staff. WUWM 89.7 FM, Project Milwaukee, Great Lakes, Troubled Waters.
The silver award goes to Wisconsin Public Radio for High Tolerance.
And the gold goes to Man Silver, WUWM, Milwaukee's NPR Human Trafficking Series.
For Best Long Hard Feature Story, the bronze award goes to Alexander Hall and Sarah White's Kodacek, Wisconsin Public Radio and Wisconsin Watch. Fainting and freezing in the fields, alleged labor trafficking victim tells of mistreatment in Wisconsin, Georgia.
Silver goes to Eric Bilstad of AM 620 WTMJ, Gaming-Induced Suicide.
And for the gold, Audrey Nowakowski, Angelina Mosher Salazar, WWM 89.7 FM, Milwaukee's NPR, for Cryptosporidium versus lead, comparing Milwaukee's response to these major water threats.
Imagine, Cryptosporidium is probably the most, recent kind of situation that we thought we just had no control and had to look at every aspect of the story. And here we have COVID-19.
I have a feeling that some awards next year are going to be about COVID-19.
Yeah.
I just have a strange feeling.
Absolutely. For the best long soft feature story, the silver award, we're going directly to silver, goes to Chuck Quirmbach, WUWM 89.7, Sculptures for the Milwaukee Road.
And the gold goes to Susan Bentz, WWM 89.7 FM, Milwaukee, home to world's first bird-friendly arena.
For Best Short Art Feature Story, the bronze winner is Taryn Powell, WUWM. Using coded language can create a sense of us and them.
The silver goes to IMIC 88.9 or 88.9 Radio Milwaukee. Milwaukee attorneys and interpreters travel to border to counsel refugee women.
And the gold goes to Chuck Quirmbach, WUWM, Techita Welders.
For Best Short Soft Feature Story, the bronze winner is Rob Menser, Wisconsin Public Radio. An innovative underpass keeps turtles off the highway. It saves dozens from becoming roadkill.
Audrey Nowakowski is the silver winner, WWM, an ode to craftsmanship, stained glass windows in Milwaukee bungalows.
And the gold goes to Jane Hampton, Wisconsin Public Radio, for Minocqua thrift shop known as Macy's of the North.
Our next category is best use of audio within a report. The bronze goes to Melissa Barclay, Jay Sorgi, and John Tyler, AM 620, The Life and Times of a Guitar Maestro.
The silver goes to Mayan Silver, WUWM 89.7 FM, 1-2 Cha-Cha-Cha, making drumming accessible for Milwaukee students with special needs.
And Steve Gotcher of Wisconsin Public Radio takes the gold with Wisconsin Life, a winter night poker game played in the backyard.
For Best Writing in an Audio Story, the bronze goes to Brad Williams, WIZM-AM. Brad's desk 1219, I had a hunchback at Notre Dame.
Angela Mosier Salazar takes the silver, WUWM, race, representation, and redistricting. Why Milwaukee's wards became districts.
And the gold goes to Emily Files, WWM 89.7, the saga of Milwaukee's Water Tower Dragon, excuse me.
Yes. For Best Podcast, the bronze goes to Brian Pulsini, Amanda St. Hilaire, Jenna Sachs, Leanne Watson, Sarah Smith, Stephen Davis, WITI Fox 6, Open Record.
And for Best Podcast, the bronze goes to Brian Polson, Amanda St. Hilaire, Jenna Sachs, Leanne Watson, Sarah Smith, and Stephen Davis, WITI Fox 6, Open Record.
And the silver goes to Tyrone Miller, Justin Barney, Nate Imig, Jordan Lee, Kenny Perez, 88.9, Radio Milwaukee, Backspin, the search for Milwaukee's first hip-hop song.
And the gold goes to Bridget Bowden, Sean Johnson, Hannah Haynes, Carl Christensen, Brad Colbert, and Noah Ovinsky, Wisconsin Public Radio, Derailed.
We move to video, and our first category is best coverage of a breaking news story. The bronze goes to WISN TV staff, classroom police shooting.
And the silver award goes to WISN TV staff, WISN TV, officer killed.
The gold goes to Fox 6 News staff, I-94 pursuit and standoff.
For best multi-day coverage of an ongoing story, the bronze goes to TMJ4 staff, today's TMJ4, Project Drive Sober.
WITI Fox 6, the news staff takes the silver, MPD officer Matthew Rittner's death.
And back to WISN TV staff, they get the gold award for acid attack, hate crime.
For best individual reporting of news, bronze goes to Kent Wainscott, WISN TV.
And the silver goes to Ashley Sears, WITI Fox 6.
And the gold to Kristen Byrne, today's TMJ4 consumer investigator. Kristen Byrne is the title of her entry.
Now let's go to best individual reporting for sports. There is no bronze category, so we're going to go to the silver, and the silver goes to Stephen Watson, WISN TV.
And the gold goes to Stephanie Sutton, WISN TV.
Let's move to best investigative reporter series. The bronze goes to Kent Wainscott, WISN TV, Construction Crash Zone.
Silver to Lauren Lindner, Gideon Verdon Williams, Paul Marble, and Nicole Buckley of TMJ4, Project Drive Sober, Licensed Loophole.
And the gold goes to Courtney Garish, Spectrum News 1, Psychiatric Bed Shortage.
Best long hard feature story, the bronze goes to Steve Shamraz, Sean Farrell, Marty Hobie, Paul Marble, Tammet Wolferton. Today's TMJ4, Drunk Driving Danger Zone.
And the silver goes to Anthony D'Abruzzi and Catherine Larson, Spectrum News 1, Confessional Crisis.
And the gold award goes to Carl Deckenbaugh and Andrew Conkle, Leanne Watson of WITI Fox 6, Feast of Crispian.
Now let's move to best long soft feature story. The bronze award goes to Tiff Pua, Sandy Max, Brian Ewig, Chris Michalski, and Jeff Warback, Milwaukee PBS, Milwaukee Bucks Art Collection, the Arts page.
And silver goes to Ted Perry, Andrew Conkle, Sarah Smith, WITI Fox 6, Long May They Rock.
And the gold award goes to Tracy Newman, Brian Ewig, and Chris Michalski, WMVS, WMVTV, Outdoor Wisconsin, Surf.
For best short hard feature story, the bronze goes to Casey Geraldo, Marty Hobie, call me, Paul Marble, kidding, Gideon Verdon Williams, Tammet Wolferton, today's TMJ4, Freezing Family.
And the silver goes to Charles Benson and Tammet Wolverton, today's TMJ4, Journey of a Gun.
And the gold goes to Suzanne Spencer and Eric Lichon of WITI Fox 6, Cold Case, Nancy Radville.
For best short soft feature story, the bronze goes to Terry Sater and Saman Wananarachki. I'm sorry, Saman, I'm not even going to try that last name. WISN TV, Mailman Turkey Chase. You know who you are, Saman.
Yeah, we know who Saman is.
Okay,
Oh, yes. All right, well, silver goes to James Groh, James Cusk of WTMJ TV, My Block, downtown Waukesha's most friendly neighborhood.
And the gold goes to Suzanne Spencer and Cale Zimney, WITI Fox 6, Beer Barrel Bowlers.
And for best news program, the bronze goes to Terrian Small, Taylor Pillars, and Spectrum News 1 staff, Spectrum News 1, Battleground 2020, the Midwest, what does 2016 tell us about the future? Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the silver. Ted Perry, Sarah Smith, Dave Machuda, Andrew Conkle, Jerry Emig, and Suzanne Barthel, WITI Fox 6, Perry's People.
And the gold goes to Marianne Lazarski, Scotty Lee Myers, there's Marianne, Erica Dreyfus, Marianne, and Brian Ewig, Darren Mikowski, Chris Mikowski, Jeff Logan, Stephanie Schreiber, Carl Landwer, and Portia Young. 1036 on Milwaukee PBS, the 1036 special, A Hope for Tomorrow, Zeppa story.
All right, let's move to Best Sports Program. The silver award goes to, we didn't have a bronze, so we're going to give the silver to Dennis Krause, Spectrum News 1, The Roundtable.
And gold to WISN TV staff, Big 12 Sports, Countdown to Kickoff.
For Best Newscast, the bronze award goes to Fox 6 News staff, WITI Fox 6, Fox 6 Wake Up News.
And the silver to WTMJ4 staff. Today's TMJ4, live at 6, DNC comes to Milwaukee.
And the gold award goes to WISN TV staff, WISN TV, Classroom Police Shooting.
For best writing in a video story, the bronze award goes to Jason Kecker of Spectrum News 1, Building the Ultimate Wisconsin Corn Dog.
And the silver goes to Ted Perry, WITI Fox 6, Bedside Baritone.
And the gold goes to Carl Diefenbach of WITI Fox 6, Feast of Crispian.
Let's move to Best Documentary. The bronze in that category goes to Mick Dirks, PBS Wisconsin, Manigan, Brother Wolf.
And silver to Andy Suff, Michael Eicher, Inga Foley, Jennifer Hadley, Christine Sloan Miller, PBS Wisconsin, Portraits from Rural Wisconsin.
And the gold award goes to Marianne Lazarski, Scotty Lee Myers, Rory Linane, Justin Migliano, Brian Ewig, Darren Mikulski, Chris Michalski, Gail Grzybowski, Bill Schultz, James Fitzhenry, Raul Galvin, and Bowden Zachary. Milwaukee PBS, in partnership with the Milwaukee Journal Sentinel and USA Today Network Wisconsin. Kids in Crisis, you are not alone.
And now, thank you. And now for the best editing, the bronze award goes to Jeffrey Dada, Spectrum News, Jeffrey Dada Compilations.
And the silver goes to Tiff Pua, Brian Ewig, Sandy Max, and Jeff Morbeck, Milwaukee PBS, Tibetan Monk Sand Mandela, the arts page.
And the gold goes to Andrew Kunkel of Fox 6, Andrew Kunkel Composite.
Now we're continuing with our online news categories. For best online coverage of news, the bronze goes to Adria Anderson, Jenny Peak, Rich Creamer, Kyla Calvert-Mason, Danielle Kading, and David Hyland, staff of the Wisconsin Public Radio, Jamie Kloss case.
The silver to WUWM staff. This is for Milwaukee's NPR, taking home the silver.
And the gold award goes to Will Cushman, Frederica Freiberg, Marissa Wojcik, Rob Ferret, and Christiane Knudsen, Wiscontext, CAFOs, Odor, and the Law.
And best online coverage of sports, the silver award goes to James Cust, Tess Klein, Marty Hobie, Marcus Riley, WTMJ TV, Milwaukee Bucks playoff match.
And the gold award goes to John Hughes, Jim Kelch, Mike Davis, Gary D'Amato, Rob Hernandez, and Dennis McCann, Wisconsin Golf.
The bronze award for best use of multimedia belongs to Lee Matz and Lodi Brockhusen, Milwaukee Independent. 88.9 Radio helps 10 Milwaukee bands produce tiny desk videos for NPR music contests.
The silver award goes to Malia Jones, Caitlin Bourbeau, Sarah Kemp, Leah Folkman, and Christiane Knudsen, Wiscontext, applying demographics to visualize Wisconsin issues.
And the gold goes to Rory Linane, Eric Coffey, Bill Schultz, Jen Zidel Vandenhuten, Haley B. Miller, Jim Fitzhenry, David Haynes, Robert Menser, Scotty Lee Myers, Darren Mikulski, and Justin Migliano. That's it. USA Today Network, Wisconsin, Milwaukee Journal Sentinel, You're Not Alone, a documentary and suicide prevention toolkit.
We're going to move to Best Website Design, and that bronze award goes to Tariq J. Moody, Flip 11 88.9 Radio Milwaukee.
Silver goes to Anna Rudin, Jane Jamala, Jenny Peck, Andrea Anderson, John K. Wilson, Grace Lorenz, John Nichols, Alan Ryland, and David Hyland. Wisconsin Public Radio High Tolerance Special Series.
And our gold goes to John Hughes, Jim Kelch, Mike Davis, Gary D'Amato, Rob Hernandez, and Sarah Starmer, Wisconsin Golf.
For best local news or feature website, the silver goes to Don Ross, Volume 1 Team, Volume1.org.
And the gold goes to Wisconsin Watch staff, Wisconsin Watch, for WisconsinWatch.org.
For best blog, the bronze goes to Michael Horn, Urban Milwaukee, What's It Worth?
The silver is awarded to Haley Sperling, Will Cushman, Christiane Knudsen, Wiscontext Newsletter.
The gold goes to Evan Ragluski, RadioMilwaukee.org, Milwaukee Music on RadioMilwaukee.org.
Let's move to best use of the multi-platform reporting, and the bronze goes to Lee Matz, Milwaukee Independent, for Crotchet Away, fiber artist Jonah Larson. unites communities with hope and healing in accidental hobby.
Silver goes to Alexandra Hall, Sarah White Kadashek, Emily Sholo, Coburn Dukart, Wisconsin Watch, Wisconsin Public Radio, fainting and freezing in the fields, alleged labor trafficking, victim tells of mistreatment in both Wisconsin and Georgia.
And our gold award in this category goes to PBS Wisconsin and WisContext staff, PBS Wisconsin and WisContext Trauma-Informed Care in Wisconsin.
For Best Hard Feature Story Online, the bronze goes to James Rowe, James Cuss, WTMJ-TV, My Block, Rebuilding Milwaukee's North Side with Full-Time Neighbors.
The silver goes to Will Cushman, WisContext, Elk and Chronic Wasting Disease.
The gold goes to Parker Shore, Wisconsin Watch, the Cap Times. While millions are spent to fight the opioid epidemic, a meth crisis quietly grows in Wisconsin.
Our next category is for Best Soft Feature, and the bronze goes to Lori Friedrich on Milwaukee. New Chief, Latinos Wisconsin Group aims to offer support, incite change.
Bobby Tanzilla takes the silver on Milwaukee, Behind the Eight Ball, the story of jazz organist Babyface Willette.
And the gold goes to Mary Kate McCoy of Wisconsin Public Radio, Cannibal Sandwich.
Best Sports Story Online, the bronze goes to Kenneth Cole and Lee Matz of Milwaukee Independent. Surfing comes home to Milwaukee.
The silver goes to Lucas Seidel, 88.9 Radio Milwaukee. Can Milwaukee win another world championship?
And the gold award goes to Rich Revito, Milwaukee Magazine, a year out from Wisconsin's Ryder Cup. Captains just need players.
Now we're going to go to Best Business Story or Series Online, and the bronze award goes to Arthur Thomas for Biz Times Milwaukee, naming rights for Franklin Ballpark at center of routine baseball lawsuit.
Arthur also takes the silver, Biz Times Milwaukee, printing Cuban phone books, bribery in China, Peru will cost Quad $10 million.
And the gold goes to Will Cushman and Kate Archer Kent, WisContext, the dairy crisis, milk prices, and a growth sector.
And for Best Investigative Story or Series Online, the bronze goes to Reggie Jackson and Lee Matz, Milwaukee Independent. From Missouri to Milwaukee, my journey to the zip code 53206.
The silver award goes to Corrine Hess, Isabella Zaluska, and Coburn Dukart, Wisconsin Watch, Wisconsin Public Radio. Property owners near Foxconn say they were misled. Now their homes are gone.
And gold goes to Will Cushman, Zach Schultz, Frederica Freiberg, Rachel Vasquez, Rob Ferret, Kristen Knudsen, WisContext, washed away the cost of a changing climate.
For Best Public Service Story or Series Online, we don't have a bronze, but the silver is going to go to Andrea Anderson, Jenny Peak, John K. Wilson, David Highland, staff of Wisconsin Public Radio for High Tolerance.
And one of those rare ties, this one for the gold, Miles McGuire, Oshkosh Examiner, the coroner of Honda County, and Urban Milwaukee, Murphy's Law, columns, watchdogging, government, and business.
Now let's move on to Best Column Online. The bronze award goes to Michael Horn, Urban Milwaukee for Bar Exam.
Silver goes to Reggie Jackson, Milwaukee Independent. Reggie Jackson, Racism in Milwaukee Suburban Schools and the Constant Struggle for Social Equality.
And the gold goes to Dominic Inouye, Milwaukee Independent for Dominic Inouye, Exploring Milwaukee on Foot, understanding the social relationships between place and space.
And for our final online category, Best Explanatory Story or Series, the bronze award goes to Erica Jones, Coburn Dukart, Alyssa Ivanskaya, Brown Sable Smith, Francisco Velasquez, Wisconsin Watch. As Wisconsin Catholic clergy accused of sexual abuse grows, the trauma lingers.
And our silver award goes to Will Cushman, WisContext, White Nose Syndrome in Wisconsin.
And the gold goes to Therese Small, Taylor Papillars, and Haley Coombs of Spectrum News 1, Battleground 2020, the Midwest. That actually concludes our Excellence in Journalism Awards. Congratulations to all the people who contributed their work to us this year, and to all our winners. Everybody's a winner this year. And it's just wonderful that it was able to be presented to you, I believe. Everybody got a name call this year because we were able to name the bronze, the silver, and the gold award.
Yeah. And again, thanks for all your hard work. This was a little unusual this year, Kathy, but I think it still worked, and it was great. It was great opportunity to once again share the stage with you and Mary Ann to award these great honors to folks. And we hope people will be with us next year, and we hope to do this in person. We'll get through this. And as you said earlier, once things come back to normal, that new normal, we hope to see everybody at events here at the Newsroom Club. We have those ongoing all throughout the year. Encourage you to go to our website. You can become a member if you're not. There's a lot of information about our events and programs that we put on throughout the year. And I think we need to extend a special thank you again this year to Joette Richards, our club administrator. Joette is behind the camera, but without Joette's help, we couldn't do this today.
Good night. So hats off or caps off to all of
Exactly.
this wonderful programming today. Watch it often and invite your friends to join. MilwaukeePressClub.org. We're there. We're there for you to share your thoughts about what's going on with this situation that we're in, and also to provide a lot of programming that might help along the way. Enjoy.
Be safe. Stay healthy.